What's up, everybody? Ben Razzie here for Odd Chopper. I am back. It is a new week, Monday, October 9th. Monday Night Football is upon us. Packers, Raiders. Going to put a bet on the board, of course. Clean slate for us. We'll recap what we did last week, talk about what's going on in the industry, and, of course, talk about Odd Chopper here. I hope that you already know what's going on at Odd Chopper, which means you're a loyal viewer. But if not, maybe you stumbled in for the first time. We've got all things betting from NFL to NBA to NHL on Tuesday. Can't wait. If you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. All the sport means a ton. Niners last night. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we need. Easy convertible bets. And we need more of those this week. We were 3-3 last week. We lost the juice. Not ideal, but you know what? We avoided damage as well with a couple bad bets in there. So I was actually pretty happy. Now we get a new opportunity with the Packers and the Raiders. Going to give you my bet in just 1 second, but I've got to mention, I'm going to rattle off 6 states. Listen up: New Jersey, Ohio, Virginia, Iowa, Kentucky, and Colorado. If I just said your state, now you really need to pay attention, because you're eligible to get $150 in bonus bets by betting $5. That is it. The link is below. It's that simple. You sign up, you bet 5, you get 150 in bonus bets, win, lose, or draw. Best opportunity out there right now. 21 plus. Got to play responsibly. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Bet365. Shout out to them. Great book in those 6 states. Packers, Raiders. What a weird game. I'm going to the Raiders. I shopped this, and I'll pull up Odd Chopper just a little bit. 2 at -108 is fine, but just this is a strange game. I'm not gonna lie. Both teams, I have no idea if either of them are secretly good, both are secretly terrible, or they're both somewhere in between. Let's talk about the Packers. So last time we saw them was on they have the mini bye. They got pretty much destroyed at home by the Lions. This is a team, they beat the Bears. They came back against the Saints, lost to the Falcons. They're okay. Jordan Love, I think the jury's still out. I've seen some metrics. Certainly when he faces pressure, like a lot of quarterbacks, he is not as effective. Aaron Jones has been banged up. Jair Alexander is sporting a very, very serious Q tag tonight. These are things that we would like to know that we don't yet. And I'm actually a little worried about who the Packers will have on the field in this spot. Of course, they're hitting the road, which isn't great. This is a 2-2 team, but I'm not super confident in what the Packers are going to put on the field. So although, again, they've shown some signs and they are coming off the longer break, which is a benefit, there's no doubt about it, I still am not really a firm believer in the Packers, which brings us to the Las Vegas Raiders. 1-3, only played one home game. They beat the Broncos to start the year. Crushed by the Bills, the Chargers, the Steelers, competitive games in there. Jimmy G got hurt. He looks like he's good to go. Devontae Adams, keep an eye on it. Again, we got to make sure these guys are in. Of course, there's narrative street. I'm not going to get into all that. But if Adams is in and Alexander is out, that's big. That's really, really big. And we've kind of seen the line maybe infer some of this. The Raiders were slight dogs. Now they're slight favorites. And yes, I am late to the party with the Raiders. You could have backed them at better numbers, but I'm still very comfortable anything inside 3, particularly with the news trending that it looks like the Raiders might be the healthier team. They don't generate a ton of pressure. Crosby does on that line, but other than that, it's not a team that gets a ton of pressure. But again, it's weakness on weakness. The Packers have allowed some pressure, and I think that the Raiders can get a push and make life uncomfortable for Jordan Love. And then the other side, Jimmy G, he can. It's not always glamorous, but when he's in there, he is very effective. I want to see what they can do with this running game. Again, weakness on weakness. Josh Jacobs should have a field day against the Packers, but the Raiders can't generate anything up front with this running game. They've had ample opportunities to do this in the past, not able to get it done. That's going to be an important key today. But again, when I look at these, it still leads me to the Raiders. I think that they have big opportunities both on the ground, both on defense, and possibly in the health department where they have advantages against this Green Bay team. I'm going to put the Raiders on the board. Raiders -2 to get the week started. My first best bet of the day. Now, before I leave you, as always, if you have questions, JazzRazDFS on Twitter. You can always go there, as well as Odd Chopper. Again, you can see the tools. Check out what we got going on. So many bets, so many options. Again, it populates in real time. That's my favorite part. You see this green and this red. It's moving along with you. You can sort, you can filter. It's just such a great way to save some time and, of course, make some money. If you are looking for these type of tools, say, you know what, I've been searching. I don't have a ton of time. I want to bet a bunch of props. I want to see where the angles are. We've got you covered there. Come on in, 50% off. Even if you've already signed up in the past, 50% off with the code NFL50. The link is below. Be part of the team. Check out these tools and see if it makes a difference in your betting game. But there you have it. The Raiders on the board tonight. Enjoy the game. Enjoy the week. Of course, you're going to be seeing plenty of me here on Odd Chopper, but let's start it off with a 1-0. That's the goal. Get it started on Monday, and we'll do it again tomorrow. For me, the Raiders, everyone here at Odd Chopper, good luck. Enjoy the game. Talk to you tomorrow.